So I'm sure some of you saw it, but Toro Station was they put out a note, right? They put out like a tweet that was like, "Are you international fan? Do you want to come to Reitaise? Submit an application and we will cover your travel expenses." And I was like, "Huh? What the fuck? Didn't open. Let's try again." There it is. Okay. So the applications aren't live yet, but like, yeah, that was unexpected. Spring Raid I say is on May 7th. So, you know, if you wanna... What happened to my controller? What? Well, that made sense. Yeah, that made sense. Yeah, so if you want to go to Reitaise, you can submit an application, and if they like you, they'll fly you over, and you can do an interview with them about your first experience at Reitaise. It's kind of cool. I think I will give it a shot, but who knows for sure how it will be, you know? But, you know, like I said, worth a shot. Other than that, chat, you know, I did a little editing. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I did a little editing. Go in the... Put it in. And I have successfully caught up on Pokemon. I did it. I did it. I watched all of it. It was like 5:30 a.m. when I finished. 5:30 a.m. Oh man. And then instead of going to bed like a normal fucking human being, I instead stayed up. And watched the rest of... is there an orange rupee there? Whatever. I watched the rest of the Japanese Super Major and Smashing Brothers. And it was pretty cool, actually. Because I tuned in, it was Zachary and Yoshidora. And Zachary is using Pit, and his Pit was kind of cracked. Like, actually kind of insane. Alright, sweet child of mine. But he had a great set with Yoshidora. And then he had then it was losers finals against Asimo, who uses Ryu. That was a great set as well. And then grand finals was Asimo and then Aquila. And Aquila uses Steve. And you know, I just caught myself thinking. I really stayed up to 7 a.m. to watch Ryu Steve. And when it was over, I thought about things, you know? I thought about how many different things I could have been doing, like sleeping. I could have been not awake. I could have been, you know, I could have been doing anything. But instead I chose to watch Ryu Steve and Smashing Brothers. And I gotta tell ya, was not a wise choice. I should have stopped. But you know why I kept watching? Because Asimo took set 1 pretty convincingly. And then it just all started falling apart. You know Steve can just build blocks over the ledge and characters just can't grab the ledge? Because his blocks are in the way. You know, that's pretty cool. Did you know Steve can do 80 off of a single jab? You know, a jab. That's pretty cool. A lot of cool things that character can do. Not my favorite to watch. No. No, dude. That didn't really work. The music in Windfall reminds me of Pikmin. Wow. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Steve, chat. I mean, you probably already know. Everybody knows Steve. Steve Minecraft. That's his full name, by the way. That character's got a lot of options that are very good, but the most infuriating part about it is that the way he works makes him feel like he's a joke character, but he is not a joke character. When joke characters are good, they stop being funny. Like, really fast. Do you remember when Dan... What was it? Street Fighter V? Dan had, like, some kind of whack-ass combo that, like, made him a legit character. And so they patched it. And by patching it, they made it so there's a chance the combo just doesn't work because it's fucking Dan. Which is, you know, if you're gonna balance like a joke character, that's definitely the way to do it. But Steve is like the joke character because all his animations are goofy and all that. But he's also a really good character. Oh, hold on. I don't have my Glizzy chat enabled. I cannot see. All right. Okay, now I can. But it's kind of like. You know when characters have really good options in fighting games, you see they press that button a lot? That's what I'm thinking of. So what Steve does is he mines on the other side of the stage. He builds block walls. So then you watch his opponent like try and, you know, hit the block wall to kind of get in. And the Steve will do like one of three things. The Steve will F smash through the wall, because they can do that. They will minecart away, because they can do that. Or they will minecart away and then immediately drop out and drop an anvil, because they can do that. And they just continue to do this. You know why they continue to do it? Because that shit is wacky safe. It's not even necessarily safe. It's just, it's so hard to punish. So even when they get blown up for doing it, they keep doing it. Because why wouldn't you? John Zeld, thank heavens. How is Hercule not in DBZ? That doesn't make any sense to me, because I thought the whole point of that game was that all the characters' power levels were stripped, and it became a game based on technique alone. And if there was anything that Hercule was, it was he was a man with technique. He was not a man with raw power. I am beyond embarrassed to require your help yet again, John Zeld, but... Oh, to think I would let my guard down so easily. I'm glad we traveled here together at the very least. As for this gate, what a troublesome boulder they've erected. I fear you would need to possess the strength and sheer weight of Don Deku himself to destroy this, and I somehow doubt he could venture down here. Sigh. I am mortified to have caused such trouble for you already so early into our raid. Do we really have what it takes to defeat Dean Mulgara? He's like the strongest human on the planet, right? That wasn't trained, like, that wasn't a Z fighter. Because I know Krillin and Yamcha, and I guess Tien, I'm pretty sure he's human. All the Z fighters are, like, you know, they're the fucking Z fighters. But Hercule never received training from Master Roshi. He's just like a master martial artist. So he's really strong by human standards, but DBZ doesn't give a shit about humans because humans aren't strong. Remember when that hillbilly with a shotgun? I remember hillbilly with a shotgun. Well, see, it was kind of lame, but also kind of cool. In the Tournament of Power arc, they brought like a bunch of Earth's mightiest warriors, including fucking like Roshi And Roshi didn't get a lot of screen time. But he did, however, activate his secret technique. His secret technique being the demon sealing jar. Which, by the way, in the original Dragon Ball Z, anyone who activates that technique dies. Whoa. Just in case you didn't know. You got a lot of time in the manga adaptation. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. This thing is so fucking loud. Jesus. Alright. I thought it was cool that he came back in that way, but I also thought, like, why is he using the capture jar? That doesn't really work, does it? Like, he would die. But also, that's all Roshi did? Like, Roshi buffed up and everything, and it was like, whoa, but then all he kind of did was, like, cheese his opponents. But, like, I can't blame him for cheesing his opponents, because his opponents are fucking, like, you know, stupid. He had to fight, like, people like Jiren, you know? Because everybody knows that Jiren, the sad alien, the sad gray buff alien, who's, like, ludicrously strong because he's ludicrously strong. Shut up. Stop asking questions. The more questions you ask, the happier. The more less questions you ask, the happier you will be. Just going my way, flying my way. Oh my God, Lois! I'll get this. Simply because I can. Alright. I don't think Roshi's immortal. He's just old. He's a human too, after all. Master Roshi is just a human. Good old map. Nothing beats that. Yeah, you see, I need some magic. Anyone else feel cheated whenever a shonen series is like, hey, check out this training, and the training is like literally like basic shit that you could do as a human, like a normal human being, but for some reason the character's returns on their training is like 10,000 fold. He's immortal as in he can't die from old age. Is he? Do you have even a single piece of evidence to back up that claim? I'll wait. I'll wait. God damn it. Yeah, One Punch Man did that too, huh? But just the idea that, like, if you do, I wouldn't call One Punch Man's workout basic. In fact, I'm pretty sure somebody actually tried it, and I think they ended up in the hospital or something like that. Which is, you know. And also, if Saitama's, I can't help but feel like Saitama's a fucking liar, because if it was that easy, to become the strongest hero like that, then I'm pretty sure other characters would have found out, like, and done it at this point, you know? Okay, alright, that is my own fault. I understand this was my fault. I acknowledge that was my fault. I should have taken care of the problem. I did not address the problem. Alright. Master Roshi possesses eternal life, though he can still die of unnatural circumstances. In the anime, he lives via constantly eating paradise herb. Does not eliminate death via natural causes, however, he must eat it every 1,000 years to maintain his eternal life. Why does he want to be immortal? Because all humans have a certain limit of their strength, but if you break this limit, you can become infinitely stronger. What the fuck? Did you just crawl out of a shonen show or something? Also, I know about our natural limiters. Humans are much stronger. Humans are much stronger than the strength they can, like, put out. But we're held back because if we use our full power, we destroy ourselves. Monka Giga. You know, zombie shows tend to take that into effect because the brain does not operate anymore. A zombie's strength is ridiculous, but also they tear themselves apart as a result of it. That's the One Punch Man lore? I don't know, man. That seems kind of stupid. But I guess he's the One Punch Man after all. Who am I? I'm not the One Punch Man. I'm lucky to be the 45 punch guy. This is great. Yeah, this is great. I can see. Yeah, I can see. Nice toasty. North America, baby. North America. Yeah! Oh, look at that golden feather. All I would have to do is the entire room over again to collect it. Yep, thinking. Shonen always has some stupid bullshit when it comes to powering up. But of course, Dragon Ball Z... You know, Dragon Ball Z is kind of wild because it's like... I know how it is, but there's like also a bit of grounded reality in it, and solely on the fact that humans aren't that strong in the grand scheme of things, and it's these fucking turbo alien psychos that are the reason that their people are strong. But characters like Krillin, they've pretty much like, you know, they've peaked. They cannot become any stronger because humans are just cunt, I guess. I don't know the best way to say it. So that's what I'm choosing to say. Down, Leaf. Down. I need you to down. Yeah. But it's okay, because Krillin landed a smoking hot wife and a stable job. So he's happy. He's got a full head of hair and he's packing. Happiest man I've ever seen. You wish... You can dunk on Krillin all you want, but you don't got what Krillin's got. I'll tell you that right now. You fucking wish you had what he had. All of it. Alright. So if you break all these, you get a chest. Which is just the most fun thing in the world. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. Wow. All right. Bonk. Second most ideal life after probably Gohan. What? What do you mean? What's so different about Gohan? Oh my god. What's so different about Gohan and Krillin's life that you would rank Gohan's life better? They seem pretty equally made. Krillin's got a job. I'm in the wrong room. I think, oh, Gohan's done school. Yeah, he's like a professor or something. But also, he's also accepted that he needs to start training again to protect the ones he loves. So that's why he started training again, which is a pretty good reason. Krillin, on the other hand, you know, he does his part. Krillin is a brave man. He knows his weakness, but he doesn't let it hold him back. Alright, well. This is a cool room, wouldn't you say? Gohan's married to a rich gal. Yeah, but Android 18 enters the World Martial Arts tournaments and makes more money than the prize money by throwing a Hercule. I mean, at this point, I think it just comes down to personal preference. Which one you like the more, you know? I don't think money is a good argument here because they both can make that money. But one's actively making the money and the other one is, you know, daughter of a rich guy. Think about that. You got Android 18 versus Videl. Think about it. Hercule's like mega rich. Well, yeah, because he's the savior of mankind. But that's Hercule's money. That's not Videl's money. Understand the concept of wealth. Actually, now that I think about it, where did Krillin and Android 18 even live? Weren't they staying at Roshi's place for a while because, like, they just didn't have anything? The Grand Toucan. Do you think it's the same voice actor for the wizard for both of his voices? Ah, fantastic. Huh. Man, the Wind Waker mid-boss theme was so good. Yeah. Get down here, damn it. Damn it. That was a hell of a jump. Where are you? Magic Man! Magic Man! You gotta have sometimes super pretty tough and work as an officer, still like Kame has. Yeah, see, I figured he did, cause like I know that he was there at some point, but I guess that was before the World Tournament. Cause what happened to the World Tournament was everybody entered, but then they all ran off to with the boo stuff. But like Hercule was like, phew, they all left, and then in the finals it was Hercule and Android 18. He was like, oh Jesus Christ. You got the hook shot. Saw your arm off and replace it with this to become a real pirate or open up a dentistry. Oh shit, that reminds me. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. It's not Pog. This is just simply not Pog. The fire at least pulling you towards objects or them towards you or gut them. I had to get up at the same time I got up today. I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment. Wasn't there something else in this room? I thought there was. I thought there was a chest in this room. But I guess I am just a silly boy. Alright. It's alright, it's just a teeth cleaning, you know. It's a 6-month annual clean. That's all. I don't have cavities. I've only ever had one filling in my life. It was a strange endeavor, for sure. But yeah, pretty lucky when it comes to that kind of thing. What the hell are you, my guy? Get down here. Come here. Okay. Had a tooth pulled out? That sounds like ass. I've never had it that bad. No, I've only ever had a filling. Filling and cleaning, that's like it. I don't know, I have lucky teeth. My teeth aren't straight. I am definitely the owner of a mouth that could use braces, but I am not the owner of a wallet that can comfortably afford braces. So I never got them. So my teeth are crooked, mismatched. I have, what's it called? I have an overbite. That's what it is. All kinds of goofy shit going on with them teeth. But it does not matter. Where am I going from here? John. John, how? How? Yes? Can I reach that? Surely I can reach that. Dude, why couldn't you give me the long shot? Am I going up there? What is that? God damn it. I'm gonna leap to the other side. This is a dumb idea, but I'll do it. Never mind. It was a brilliant idea. Because it worked. Alright. Oh yeah, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out years ago. I only had 3. Uh-oh. I only had 3 wisdom teeth. That was a strange experience, that one was. They put the needle in my arm, and they were like, alright. And I was like, okay. And then I woke up, and 2 hours had passed, and I was just like, bleh. It's very strange. That shit hit me like fucking instantly. Some people don't need to have their wisdom teeth removed. I don't know why we call them wisdom teeth when they're dumb fucking idiot teeth. But I guess that's just me. Hold still, you devil. Big, stupid, idiot teeth. That's what they are. That's all they ever will be. That's all they ever have been. Yeet. Did you see that shit? Oh, he has no comment about that at all. Okay. No, you know what? I have, it's that one. I have to get over there, for the boss key. Just don't remember how to do that. Wait, maybe if I... This'll work. I ain't getting them removed unless I start suffering real bad. See, I feel like you should get them removed if they're going to be hurting real bad at some point in your life. Because doing it... Oh, shit! Okay. Doing it, but when they start hurting, it's just gonna make the whole process fucking agonizing. Yeah, well, hell, you might be lucky and you might not even need them removed. Speaking of that narcosis thing, though, I talked to an old coworker a few months back. Poor bastard had a stroke. He had a stroke, and like, he just was out. He was out for a week. Whoa, what is happening? Whoa, 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 slow down, slow down. Slow down! It was, like, the way he explained it to me was, like, you know, he got back to his apartment, called the paramedics, and he passed out. And then he woke up, and fucking 8 days had passed. I was like, Jesus, dude. You imagine just being completely unaware for 8 days? I got you, Makar. I got you. I got you, my friend. I found a chest. I got him. Well, I mean, he was hooked up to, like, you know, he was hooked up to that good bone no hurdy juice. You really had to take all that time. Oh my god. Pick him up. Close the door. Excelente. Stop hitting my friend, damn it. I don't know, whatever they use in the IV drippy droops, you know. Whatever they use in that IV shit. That's what it was. I've never been in a major medical incident. Wow. Get popped. Slide. Slide. Oh, I need to. Yeah, slick. Game time. Do I remember what this is? Wrong. Wrong. Correct. Well, that's what we do when we sleep, right? Chat, when you fall asleep, you just, you know, you brain out. What does my brain do when I'm asleep? That's what I wonder. Maybe it smooths out. You know how, like, when you, Chat, you know how, like, you wring a towel? Maybe that's what my brain does. My brain, like, wrings itself out, becomes smooth for a little bit, but not in a situation where I need it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, keep locking onto the guy on the ground. Oh, this is cool. Good thing Dark Nuts in this game aren't really much of anything. Don't mind me. This room can be tough if you're doing 3 heart or hero mode. Twilight Princess Dark Nuts are so much better. Alright. Well, the brain is one of those things, you know, that it's hard to study because it doesn't function properly unless it's part of the human being. How does the brain work? How does consciousness work? How does any of it work? No one knows. Oh, I'm a floating brain. The study of psychology is crazy because it's just all kinds of, like, you know, all kinds of crazy shit. That's all it is. Just crazy shit. Oh, fuck that. Nope, not that room. Where am I going? We are skeletons. Skeletons and meat mechs. That's the way I see. The way I sees it. My poor brain. My poor, smooth, wrinkly, wrinkle-free brain. Well, that's just great. Well, that's just great. You hear that, Ed? Bears. What the fuck am I looking at right now? There's a room up there. Second floor? What do you mean second floor? I mean, can the wind come back? This is the second floor. Yeah, there should be a door somewhere. Yeah, it's there. I don't know what I'm doing right now, so I'm just gonna drop. And stop. And drop. And stop. And drop. Alright. Yeah, it's just, you know, gotta iron out those wrinkles. I actually have no idea if I need my car. There's no way that did damage. Oh, this poor bastard. He's getting cammed. That guy did not smooth out his brain today. Or perhaps his brain was a little too smooth. Alright. Speaking of smooth-brained, chat, yesterday I played Dark Souls 3 and I died to High Priest Wolner like 4 times. Now, I know what you're thinking. Streamer, ellipses, I understand. And let me explain what happened. So, he has this move where he breathes darkness. Oh, I do need Makar. And the only safe place to stand is by his wristbands. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So he just kind of killed me. And then he did an attack where he just ran forward and I was stuck in the darkness and then it killed me like instantly. Because every time I tried to hit his fucking bracelets, he would move his arm and then I would hit his arm. And it just, I could not land good hits on his bracelets at all. And I just, every time I missed, I just rolled my eyes. Then he'd just kill me instantly. And I was like, come on, man. What an annoying boss. But you know what? Fun story. Fun story. So I went down to the smoldering lake. And I went to the demon ruins. And I was like really thinking about... I was really thinking about how much I wanted to do the demon ruins. And I saw a summon sign. There was a phantom summon sign right at the bonfire. And it was a dude, his name was Help. That's it. His name was Help, and I was like, okay, I guess he'll help. So I called him, and the man took me on a full fucking tour of the demon ruins. Took me to every item, all the points of interest, looped all the way back to the bonfire, threw a prism stone down, and left. I was like, based. So he showed me the way to get all the stuff. He helped me with Night Slayer. I got invaded by somebody that It is so interesting to me that you now own the hookshot, John Zeld. This was the commonly used tool by some of the nimbler athletes and the janitors on occasion. I always wondered if the school had accepted trees being planted throughout the campus. Could one hookshot themselves between them? I got invaded by somebody. His name was like Joe of Astora. I don't know if that was like a scripted NPC invasion or an actual human, but he came in swinging. But, you know, me and my buddy got him. But yeah, he took me through everything. We killed all the crabs, stopped the big crossbow, like fucking everything. I got stuff I didn't even know was there in the first time I played. He even got a drop from the Black Knight. The Black Knight dropped his leggings and his helmet, and the dude just gave them to me. He gave me the drops, and I was like, fuck yeah. So now I have, like, almost the entire Black Knight set. I just don't have the gauntlets. Alright, these guys are... I don't know how to stop these guys, so I guess we're doing it. Here we go. Well, I got 3 pyromancy tomes, and the fucking pyromancer I found in the undead settlement was like, sorry, I can only read one of these. So I guess I need Karen to read the other ones. The evil abyss scroll, and then the scroll that apparently only witches can use, which means only females can use this pyromancy, which kind of confuses me, because if I was a male, what would I be doing then? Also, chat, I don't really understand... Well... I don't really understand the whole Henri quest at all. Maybe I fucked it up. I have no idea. But I did everything the way I was supposed to, and then just... I have no idea what's supposed to come after that, so whatever. Also, my buddy died again. My best friend died again. The guy who uses the dark sign. So can somebody explain what that is to me now that I've beaten the game? Because I still don't fully understand it. One of the first NPCs you can recruit can give you free level ups. Alright. This is a great use of time. Yeah, come here. But he died. He literally just died. Okay. I didn't even do anything. I didn't heal my dark sign or anything. But yeah, I don't really know what that guy's purpose is, aside from giving free level ups. Like, what is his quest line? What is his what is he supposed to be doing? I don't understand, man. Anyway, I've been using the Fair and Greatsword. I've been using the Fair and Greatsword because it's really cool. And I thought the dagger parry was cool until I realized it's fucking hard as hell to hit. And it's not that much better than the buckler parry anyway. In fact, it's not better than the buckler parry. However, the Fair and Greatsword has a really cool L1 attack, and I like using it a lot. Because they just stick the dagger in the ground and you slide all over the fucking place, and then you do like flippies. It's like a crazy move, and the NPCs just don't know how to react to it. Like, they just sit there and get fucking toasted by it. It was wild. Get me out of here. A fist parry is as good as a small shield parry in Dark Souls 1. I think it's funny that you can parry things with just your bare hands. Even though the timing is probably extraordinarily tight. Hey, quick question. What the fuck am I? What? Oh. Now it all makes sense. Or does it? Does it all make sense? The numbers, Mason. So what's in this door over here? Fun? Okay. Dark Souls 3 is a very fun game, though. I just beat Sullivan again. This time it only took me 3 tries to beat him. Oh. 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 I actually think he's a little bit easier in the second phase, because the way his second phase works is you can tell what attack he's going to do by his clone. So if he picks an option with his flame sword, you have preparation time and you can counter it. Otherwise, you're kind of just swinging in the dark on that fucker, because he is not a boss that you are allowed to fight without parries. Because sometimes his combo just doesn't end. He's less aggressive in the second phase. That's probably because if he was more aggressive with 2 times the attack, he would be bullshit. I got a key. Still, it's a cool boss fight. He's really hard. He just doesn't he doesn't let you play. That's the thing about him. Sometimes he does like 2 swings. Sometimes he does like 5. Also, there's something I noticed specifically about him is that if he is near you and if you press X or whatever button your Estus flask is, he will frame 1 rush your ass. He will be on you like a fly on shit if you press Estus in his face. Ow. Time to die. That's just great. My head is now gone. I think a big reason why Gwyn is such a letdown is because you can kind of parry it, and some of his attacks are pretty parryable. For a final boss, it's kind of wild, but otherwise, like, yeah, I would agree. He would be a cooler boss if you couldn't parry him. But as he is, he's definitely... I mean, I guess you could say it's thematic in a way, you know? You could say it's kind of thematic in a way. That's fine. Because he's like, you know... He's dying, Squirtle. He's still got some flames. Big flame energy and all that. But he's dying. Oh, this is the room with the... Oh, hold on. You can parry cheese Gwyn even harder than normal by using Estus as soon as the riposte is over, since he reads the input and does the most easily parryable attack. See, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Ouch. Aw. Would you? Not having a great time in this room. Ah! All right. Oh, Link. What? But why? I like that bosses actively, like, punish you for healing, though. That's cool. Whoa. Because you shouldn't be able to just heal for free in that game. But at the same time, it's also a pain in the ass because they hit you once. They hit you once and you're like, I gotta heal. And they're like, no, bitch, you don't. And then they immediately punish your heal. And so you're stuck in an endless cycle. An endless loopy. I hate that loopy. But it makes sense, you know? Yeah, you actually need to successfully avoid an attack in some capacity if you want to heal. You have to earn that heal. Which is really unfortunate sometimes because, you know, sometimes I don't earn the heal. I don't earn the heal, man. Oh, that actually worked. Hold on. By the way, I noticed my second playthrough that the guy who sends you into the DLC area is Gale. I straight up did not know that. And can you blame me? I activated that shit back in the cathedral. And then I didn't see Gale, like, at all till the end of the game. But actually seeing him there, I was like, oh, well, shit. Gale was the one who started it, and Gale was the one who ended the whole DLC. Yeah! That's pretty good. Did you enjoy that? Okay, well. Let me just go. Dark Souls 3 is pretty great. I think I'm almost done. I don't remember what comes next. I just beat Sullivan, so I think next is Londo. And I can fight Ulrich. And then I can head down to Yorm. And then I think at that point... Whoa. He's dead. Oh shit, he is dead! Wait, was he not the only one here? Where's the other guys? Okay. Money. Stuff. I'm looking. Okay, well this was worth my time, but it's fine. Cool. You want to do this again? Let's do this again. Okay. Let's do this again. Bonk. What? Wait a minute. Oh, there's one here. How do I make that chest spawn? There he is. How many joy pendants I got? Oh, I have enough. Okay. You're kidding! How am I not done? What? He must be in a jar. Please tell me you're in one of these jars. What? Okay. Alright. Man, that was just so worth the time that I spent to get it, huh? Okay, well that happened. Let's not worry about that, though. You know, it's funny. I wanted to play Dark Souls 1. I wanted to play Dark Souls 3. But I really don't want to play Dark Souls 2. Like, I like the first half of Dark Souls 1 quite a lot. But I don't remember a lot about Dark Souls 2, except that I really don't want to play it again. If I was gonna play Dark Souls 2 again, it would have to be like a co-op run, you know? It would have to be a co-op run. Because co-op's kind of fun when you play with somebody who's like the same level as you. Although most of the people I summon are like, I don't know how the summon stuff really works, but it definitely feels like they're way beyond the skill level required for the area. Like every time. Like when I summon a guy just randomly, I just randomly summoned a dude. In the bell chapel for the bell gargoyle. And that dude just started throwing lightning bolts at those gargoyles and killing them like instantly. And I was like, bro, are you sure you should be here right now? I feel like you should be at a different part of the game right now if you're firing lightning strikes at a boss and doing that much damage to it. But whatever, he helped. So I don't really touch co-op phantoms because they're always like, you know, they're always way better equipped in the area than they should be. Unless you have that guy that I called. That guy was cool. He was Help. I like that guy. That's all. His name was just Help, and he was very helpful. All right. We're making this fun. This can block 2 and 1. Alright. Some people like to help other people out even when they got to the end. No, I know. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is it's hard to, like, properly play co-op. It's hard to properly play co-op because sometimes you're never sure if you're gonna pull someone who's, like, you know, like in the same area you are at the same kind of level, or you're pulling somebody who's at a much higher level and it like knows the game so well, and they're mostly just there to assist people who don't know what they're doing, which is fine. That's a noble cause for sure. I can respect that cause quite immensely. But what I'm saying is Dark Souls is pretty fun in co-op. But its co-op system, maybe I just don't understand it, but it feels kind of difficult to get to the way, like, chat, how do you play co-op with people you know anyway? Is that like even possible? Or is it just one of those things where you have to put your summon sign down and hope that it shows on your friend's game? I was like, I don't really understand how it works. You can set a code? Fuck, I want to try that then. Crush. Oops. Well, I've played through all 3 Dark Souls games solo, and they're fun games to play on your own. some things definitely get trivialized with multiple people, but also like it's just kind of fun to run around with somebody and hit things, you know? Work together, strategize. At least from the few bits of co-op that I've played. Alright. Wrong way. Okay. I've seen that that mod going around, yeah. That Elden Ring mod is like super popular. It's some kind of like co-op randomizer Diablo. Like it's a combination of a few different mods, and it got really, really popular. Like hugely popular. But I don't want to touch that, obviously, because I haven't played Elden Ring yet. So why would I want to play... Why would I want to play a randomizer of a game I've never played before? That just sounds like fucking a nightmare. To be honest, I have no idea what the details are because I didn't really watch anything about it. Because I haven't played Elden Ring yet. Pretty sure when I get to Elden Ring, I'm still going to, I'm going to play with an Ultra Greatsword, and I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm going to try. Also, I'd like to let you know that, yes, I have beaten Bloodborne, I have beaten Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and I still have no idea how to cast a fireball. That's just how it is. I do not know how to use magic in that game. I have never casted magic in those games. Ever. I do not know how. I don't know how. But I've never needed it. This music's pretty cool. Dean Mulgara. Man, I don't even know what like boss weapons are good at this point. Sullivan's swords look cool, but I don't know if they're that great. That's gotta sting. That's gotta sting. Katanas are good in Elden Ring because bleed is silly. Oh, I'll get him. I'll get him. Wow, wow, wow. Bleed is stinky. It's a stinky condition. Only noobs use status ailments. Well, that could have been bad. Me, I just hit you with a big ass slab of steel. Yeah. Yeah, crunchy. Oh. This is such a... Whoa. Okay. Whoa. I ain't trying to win with bleed, you know, I'm trying to win with raw strength. Also, I just like Ultra Greatswords. Ultra Greatswords are cool. However, Something I've noticed about the Ultra Great Swords is they're really fucking heavy. Did you know that? I was shocked. The game, like, when I got all my Black Knight armor and shit, the game was like, yeah, bro, you can wear that, no problem. I was like, really? You sure? No strings attached? Yeah. I mean, I still need Havel's Ring, of course, because I'm still using a greatsword. But, like, I can actually wear real armor when I'm not using an Ultra Greatsword, because Ultra Greatswords cost, like, 25% weight alone. Thumpy. Your life energy has increased. Thumpy. We did it. I wouldn't expect a colossal sword to be light, but even so, that slab of rock I was wielding cost like 25. Play me a song, a lovely song, a song of hope. The Parasol Saber is back. The energy of the Earth and Wind Temple combined, this gnomic blade is ready. Are you? It's not about which greatsword would have been better. It's about using the one I didn't use. I used the greatsword in 2 like the whole time, and I was gonna use it in 3, but then I got the Fume Ultra Greatsword. And I was like, this shit is so cool. So I had to use my slab of rock. It's been so strange to be here. I feel like the sapling again. I can't believe you really whacked the dean. I remember being tossed into this office on many occasions. I think the only reason they ever tolerated my disobedience was because of just how well I performed. You know, I was trained for all manners of foes, but it was gnomes that were drilled into our heads to be enemy number 1. I guess they were right to fear them. Their school has just been brought down by a gnome, and a former student as well. Makar, what did you do? May cross-faded Fado's spirit find peace in all this. I can only hope wherever heaven he's sent to is one full of keg stands and choo-choo shots, endlessly. It's what he would have wanted most, and I hope one day I can join him there. I believe the only way to keep your saber powered up, John Zelda, is for me to, well, I must stay behind and play, and I will do so continuously until you succeed in your own vengeance. I believe this should make us now even. I'm glad we met. I think, after all this, I'm going to talk with Don Deku. It may be time for me to retire. I'm just not interested in drawing any more blood. I'm sure the Don will understand. John Zeld, may I join your future endeavors instead? From now on, I want to spread seeds and plant from one end of the ocean to the next. I want to nurture life. I will not impose upon you, but consider my request if you do not mind doing so. Though I suppose this will mean I'll owe you yet again. How does Olivio say it? Oh, right. Arrivederci, John Zeld. Chat, that took an hour, but that's still a better time than the Game Grumps, so I'm fine with that. I don't rightly know about that. I fear he could be right under our noses even. Who's talking? Oh, it was the boat, damn it. Relax, Relic. Ganon has most certainly fled the Great Sea. Fishmen spotted him towards Tower of the Gnomes, but he gave up trying to access it and headed north. Since then, there's not a single fish among us who have swam in water touched by that outlaw. He's gone. If you wish to give chase, you will have to head north after him. One fact is certain, this ocean will see peace again, though it surprises myself to know you may be thanked for it. I ain't to be thanked for nothing, fish man. And these waters ain't gonna know peace till neither that all-born hair son bitch is sure as shit 6 feet underwater. Well, try not to get yourself killed in doing so. Or do. No matter the outcome, the fishermen will simply observe, as we always have. Okay, fish. You over hear any of that? The fishman claimed Gannon's gone, but I know that bastard well. He's got to still be around these parts waiting for his moment to get us when we least expect it. I ain't gonna let that situation transpire now, are we, partner? One thing's plain as day. We need that Triumph Fork reassembled. Ain't ready to help be the outlaw down once and for all. Search high and low. Leave no stone unturned or unbound. This is your rodeo, John Zeld. Pog me? My rodeo? Okay, I know what I'm doing first. I'm going to outset. Alright. Did not grump it. If you want to exert your influence over something, you might want to exert a little closer. Closer to... I played the wrong fucking... Damn it. I hella just grumped it. Unfucking believably just grumped it. Why is there a bomb in there? Wait, it's the full moon. I can take a picture and show that grumpy asshole. The moon is right. The moon is right. No, it's not right. Damn it. Never mind. Time didn't change while I was in there. No treasure chart for me. I'm not sitting here in looping time. I'm just here to get the stupid mask from the teacher lady. That's what I'm here to do. Alright. Isn't that crazy how fucking up in a video game is now synonymous with Aaron Hansen? What's up with that? I mean, it's not like I don't know. It's not like I don't know why that is, but at the same time, that's not a good thing at all. It's not a good thing at all. The joy pennants you bring before me. How many joy pennants have you brought? 22? 43. I think I'll personally be able to smash, crush, stomp, burn, and obliterate 43 joy pennants. I have no words to rid the ocean of such chintzy, tacky, fashion besmirching to such large quantities is unprecedented. How can I even begin to thank you properly? How could I truly? Ah, just the thing, sugar. I have just the thing. I have talked of a great deal of my intense hatred of these so-called joy pennants, but I've yet to display their opposite. What true jewelry can truly be must be yours. Can only ever be yours after all the work you've done. The work of a dozen fashionistas. Take this now, I insist. You get the fashion charm. This oozes with style and brass finish. Equip it with the quest status screen. I know exactly what runs through your troubled mind, darling. Do we really deserve to replace your face with such an audacious display of fashion superiority? I'm here to tell you, yes, you deserve to replace your face with such an audacious display of you and no one else. Should I choose to don such a fashion statement in the presence of monsters, your sense will become heightened beyond belief. You'll just have to trust me. Don't ever forget what you've done in the world of attire, sugar. I won't. Monday! Please, someday get help, child. How much money do I have to give you before you stop being French? Okay. Alright. Time to fly. Well, when you think about it, Game Grumps has been around for... Has it really been 10 years? Yeah, I guess it has, hasn't it? "10 years. I'm going to kiss that rock on the lips. 11. Well, it counts as 11 once we reach the same month that they started in, right? Which I'm pretty sure they started in summertime, so it'll be 11 years when we reach around the mid of this year. You can't just call it the next year because it's January. You gotta think about it. You know? Why must the wind be blowing this way? It's February. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Well, ain't that Ain't that just something? It's fucking February. Ain't that cool? And then in next month, it'll be March. And then it will be April. And then it'll be May. And then it'll be June. And then it'll be July and August and September and October and November and December. And wow, would you look at that? Now it's January again. That's some crazy shit. I'm here to collect my great spin. Take these. Knight's Crest. 10 of them even. We'll be teaching you new technique now. Hold B, charge power, then release. Okay. He's dead. He couldn't block that. You learn the hurricane spin by holding B, charging and releasing. Your blade is able to unleash devastating swings, but it also saps your magic power, so be sure to stock up on some seagull piss. Can't believe it. Finally own Knight's Crests. Now can become wrestler. Thank you, John Zeld. Hope to suplex you one day. Now need cool mask with flames painted on side. He is going to become a wrestler. I've learned a new technique. Alright. Was there anything else that happened over the weekend that I missed? I'm sure there was. I've heard some information. How many of you play Final Fantasy? 14 specifically. I've heard a few things about that because I have some friends who play. The first one I heard was actually from quite a little bit ago. About a new, like, first world clear. It was, like, immediately, not immediately, but it was, you know, tactics, illegal tactics were used, something like that. I don't really understand what any of that means, to be honest with you. I wish I did, but I don't. Yeah, they were using mods. Devs got mad. No, so I saw, like, someone on Twitter called them out. Someone on Twitter accused them of cheating and got, like, you know, they got ripped to shreds. And then, like, 2 hours later, they were caught cheating. And I was like, wow, Halle Berry. Like, someone uploaded footage of the raid from, like, their point of view or something, and it was like, oh yeah, they're using Zoom mods or something like that. Something like that. Who really knows for sure, though? I'm gonna kiss this rock on the lips. It might explode into a lot of money, so I'm going to throw it over here. Damn it. Alright. Yeah. The devs got mad about it. But something else I saw just like today. Hey, so we have a bit of a problem here. The plan was to bury the chart on the 51st floor, but well, we sort of dug into some kind of nest and a bunch of freaks have spilled out. So the plan is to set up our own defense system sort of out the window, and we had to leave the chart on the 31st instead while we were running for our lives and all. Not really sure if the Great Sea Ventures group's gonna be too happy about, given they can't really retrieve the collateral now. Someone said to just leave a big rock on top of the dungeon's entrance and tell them job's done, but we can't really do that, can we? I said they're not making any more Ultimate Tier raids and people are just gonna cheat. Something like that, yeah. But a friend of mine who plays was just talking about it, a different thing. So apparently there are other mods. Like there's something called G Shader or something, which is like some kind of mod. It's some kind of mod that, like, you know, it's just a bunch of quality of life, just a bunch of quality of life aspects to it. But then another mod has, if I understand it correctly, another mod has come up called Reshade that basically addresses all of the, like, you know, the things that the other one is lacking. G-Shader, yeah, that's the one. So G-Shader it has a bunch of quality of life aspects to it that people use, but it's missing some features. And this new project, Reshade, has basically addresses these features. Like, it addresses this and adds these features to, you know, to make it a better experience. And they even implemented some kind of, they implemented something that allowed you to export your data from G-Shader. So, like, you know, the process of moving to the, like, Reshade won't be, like, painful. You can keep everything you've done in the previous, in the other mod tool without too much hassle. But it seems that the dev of that one did not like that. So the developer of G-Shade has added malicious code. The developer of G-Shader added code that if you export any of your data from their program, it'll force reboot your PC. So, yeah. That's not good. Now remember, the reason these things even come up in the first place is because for whatever reason, the dev of G-Shade does not seem interested in adding any of the aspects that, you know, people think would improve it. Why? I don't know. But somebody has decided to take it upon themselves to do it and make it a pleasant experience for everyone, and I guess that's not allowed. I don't really know how bad the forced reboot is, but that's still, like, not good. That's still really not good. Okay, where's my prompt? There you go. Give me your heart. Steal your heart. Alright. Gacha games, MMOs, all these kinds of games always get some kind of bots or scripts working for them, but there's some of them are just like, you can't really stop them. But some of them aren't like gameplay, you know? Some of them don't adjust gameplay per se, which is kind of what G-Shade and like Reshade is. They're pretty much, I don't think they have any practical application in gameplay. They're just for different aspects that you can just like fuck around with. Yeah, like UI and stuff. For Granblue, for example, there's Veramate. I don't think Veramate exists anymore though. It got shut down. It got shut down, and I'm almost positive people got banned for using it. Whop. But now the interesting thing about those, like, I know Azure Lane would do it. They still do it. But Azure Lane, like, posts names, usernames of people who cheat and get, like, permabanned. And I just think, like, why are you, like, you know, imagine spending so much time and possibly money on these things and then using something that gives, you know, it gives the devs 100% legal ability to terminate your account permanently. And they just terminate your account, and goodbye time, goodbye revenue, or not revenue, but goodbye spent money. You reap what you sow, I guess. I'm not talking about anti-cheat stuff. I think, you know, what is it, DRM? That shit that, there was that shit that Doom Eternal had I'm pretty sure that got removed. I think that ended up getting removed. But it had some kind of anti-cheat that, like, fucking dug into you. It really didn't want you to cheat. But at the same time, it's like, fuck off. It's a single-player game. At least I think it is. There's de novo. Yeah. Okay. It was the kind of anti-cheat that was, like, fucking way too invasive for an anti-cheat. Oh, boomerang kills these guys instantly. Bonk. Bonk. Good. DRM. I don't know. I can get the reason for anti-cheat. I can get the reason for anti-cheat, and some games that don't really have a reliable anti-cheat, especially if they're player versus player, can get real bad. But it feels like some anti-cheat options are like way too big of a loss of like well, I wouldn't say it's not freedom, but they're way too invasive. It's like they're there to prevent you from doing one thing. But the way they get into your system, it feels like, you know, a game has no business installing kernel level drivers. See, I don't really know what that means, but I understand that the whole reason de novo was so bad was because it put yourself way too deep in your PC when it had no business being there. It's an anti-cheat. Well, that was cool. Okay. Oh yeah. Kernel level means it has admin privileges. Yeah, I wouldn't let a game have admin privileges on my computer. I can barely trust myself with admin privileges. Get up, you fool. I hate when you hit them in the ass. Okay. Okay. Hope you don't play Genshin. You don't want things poking in your computer where they shouldn't be. Dude. Burn. Sizzle. Alright. Perfectly ultimate great moth. No. Ah! Why? I like that hits. The boomerang knocks its wings off. That's pretty cool. The reward for this was changed in the HD version. In this game, you get a piece of heart. In the HD version, the mask of the hero's charm, which I got from the lady, is there. Oh my god! Ah! Why? It's fine. This is is honestly fine. Master Sword, my left nut, dude. How is that not hitting them? How did I whiff that many fucking times? That's unbelievable. I can't believe this. Oh. Man lost his eye. Get away. The word DRM reminds me of that quote-unquote copy pasta. The Ubisoft makes DreamWorks go bye-bye. Always on DRM. Which, I don't know what that was. I actually have no idea what that was. I think it was concluded that it was actually like a human. Like it wasn't a bot, it was an actual human being that just kept typing this out, which is like high-level schizo shit if that's the case. Well, that was close. Good thing Link fucking sucks. Do we really need to do this for all 6 of them? Alright. Imagine just typing shit on the internet and becoming part of a fucking like horror YouTube video. Speaking of that though, I watched Nexpo's video. His videos are pretty cool. I like them. He did one on the ocean, which, to be honest with you, chat, I don't really think the ocean is that scary. But at the same time, like, if I was stuck in the ocean, I'd be like, oh, fuck, you know? But to me, the ocean isn't something that I think about in, like, a cosmic horror sense. If anything, I think all the horrific creatures down there are fascinating. I'd also like to know why they're so big. Why are the creatures of the deep so fucking huge? I've never played Subnautica, no. He used Iron Lung as an example, and I watched like Joel play that game. And it's funny to me because he's explaining the game in a way that makes me think, oh yeah, it's a pretty good horror experience. I can see that. But then I remember like watching Joel play it. And when you watch like someone like Joel play a video game, I don't know, man. It's like any possible sense of you know, suspense and tension is completely thrown out of the window because he'll just like, you know, he'll just fucking ADD and he'll just not look at the game. He'll sidetrack to something completely different and just stop the stream for about 15 minutes to talk about whatever the fuck came to his mind right there in that moment. I just don't even know how to explain it, but if you've seen a Joel stream, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Down we go. Duende. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes his mind goes somewhere and he just gotta follow up on it. Oh, that's good. Okay. I enjoy watching Joel's streams. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy his streams quite a lot. But he just gets sidetracked so easily, you know? That's just who he is. So Iron Lung seemed neat. It's just funny to me because like I said, like I think about it The way Nexpo describes it is like, yeah, I can see how you would think that. But then I think about like Joel playing it. It's not like Joel didn't take it serious, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. It's not the suspenseful thriller that I want it to be in his hands. Iron Lung is kind of a game that can really hit or miss because the way the environment sets you up. Or the try and fork chart, you have to have someone else decipher this chart, else you won't be able to see the table. Wait, that's exactly one word you can make out 2. I didn't actually mean to leave, but, well. We're leaving. I was gonna see that through to the end, but, well. This is honestly a better outcome. There are only 20 floors left. Nudge! Nudge! Ah! You did it. 5 rupee. Okay. So let's check my incredible chart and try to find some more incredible... You have no fucking clue what this says. Okay. Okay, alright. Make it not that way by pressing A. Collateral chart. So there's... Dude, why are they just like in a line like that? Which one's Diamond Step Isle? That should be northwest, right? I need to get the ghost chip chart from there. I know it's close to Outset. It's either the corner or like next to the corner. Ah. Well, fuck it. We'll just go this way. Pretty sure it's this one. Over here. Alright. Let's go. So, yeah, no, Iron Lung, like, if you have a fear of the ocean, then I could see it being scary. But I think it's because, like, if it doesn't show you very much, which can work in its favor, but also for some people, it doesn't show you very much, so it's just like you don't even really know what's happening, and you're not really invested. And it takes a while for it to go. It builds atmosphere pretty well, but that's about it. But also, the way that Nexpo just, like, describes things is usually, like, you know, he has a flair for the dramatic, but a spooky kind of dramatic. My favorite words in the English language are synonyms for spooky. I like those words. Chilling, unnerved, strange, weird. You know, horror YouTubers love these words. Get as many as you possibly can in there. Meet the quota. Atmospheric horror takes time to build. Yeah. It does take time to build. But the thing about horror games is it's so easy for them to fall on their face because the minute a horror game turns into run away from the monster, it stops being scary after like the first time you lose. Because if you get grabbed by the monster and you have to replay the section, you're not scared anymore. You're frustrated. Then you don't give a shit about the scary monster. So like, shit has to be like scary enough, but also not that difficult so you can get through it, but you still have like this air of tension. But when it's too difficult, it's just kind of like, you know, you get annoyed by it. So you're not scared at all. Objective kill. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Flash, for the resub. No, I'm not talking about horror like Let's Players. I'm talking like, you know, like just horror tubers, which, well, I guess every genre on the tube has got someone for it, for better or for worse. But yeah, no, like I like a good mix of it. But I don't really think there's a single game I genuinely don't think there's a single horror game that is like top notch that does the whole chasing shit. Even the greatest games fall victim to it. You know what I like about Amnesia? What I like about Amnesia is that there is a game mechanic that actively prevents you from looking at the main enemy. That is a good fucking idea for a horror game. Alien did it well. I don't actually never seen gameplay of Alien. Oh my god, I wish I knew which way to go. I've chosen death. Alright. Like, what Amnesia does so well... What Amnesia does so well is the fact that the monster... There's two monsters in that game. There's one that's completely invisible in the water, who moves at Mach speed when you get near it. Or when you land in water. And then there's the monster that's like kind of like a weird fleshy thing. And it's not that bad when you get used to it. But the whole point of the game is that the sanity meter prevents you from the game actively punishes you for looking at it. So then you stop looking at it, which makes it kind of scarier because you don't really have a clear grasp of what it is you're supposed to be like avoiding. Makes the whole experience more frightening. Which is great. That's fantastic. Fuck, I knew which way I was going. I'll find it eventually. My balls. Okay. It's like I said, the problem with things chasing you is that the more times you die, the more frustrated you get to a point where you're just like, what the fuck ever, you know? Wow. Thank you for the raid, Christian. Hello. I'm currently trying to find a map. But I don't remember the way to go in here at all. This is great. Talking about horror games and why they all suck. Every single one of them. Wop. The best horror games are the ones that don't really even pay off at all. There's simply no payoff. I found it. There we go. Well, actually, that's not true. You got the ghost ship chart. Jinkies, you aren't scared, are you? So you need this chart. Okay. Unroll it. So, the ghost ship will appear at these areas. Wait, is that Greyfish right now? Well, motherfucker, I can just go there and do that. Yeah, we can just go right to Greyfish. Alright. A good horror game is taxes. That's not a game, my man. That's a reality. Diamond stat. If you're lucky, you can get a ghost ship right here. Shows up on this island at certain moons. But the fact that it's currently right there at somewhere I can just warp to, I'm just gonna go to it. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright. Chat, what's a good horror game in your opinion? What is in your opinion a good horror game? I don't think FNAF is a very great horror game, but I applaud it for trying something new. Even if it did just kind of end up being jump scares at the end of it, by the end of it all. Silent Hill. Yeah, those are good games. Beetle, there's a ghost. Where is it? There it is. I thought the ghost ship was scarier in this game when it had no explanation. When it got an explanation in Phantom Hourglass, I was kind of less happy about it. Like, listen to this shit. No delivery? I don't actually know how that game goes. I know what you're talking about, though. It's kind of cool music. Try it. It's full night. I'm gonna get over there eventually. Resident Evil. Yeah, it's survival horror. Until Dawn is pretty cool. It's getting away from me. Oh my. Fear and Hunger is very visual with its horror. I never heard of that one. Darkwood? I feel like I've heard of that game before. Alright, here we go. Funny you mentioned Iron Lung. We were just talking about that one a little earlier, actually. We talked about Nexpo's video. See, I like the ghost ship a lot here because, like, look. So you got, like, the cool ghost effect. Like, this place is fucking scary. Like, straight up. This is the kind of horror that I like right here. This is just like, you know, it's the inside of the submarine, pirate ship, whatever. Same deal, but it's like, it's clearly not of this world, you know? And all the enemies in here definitely reflect that. We're just not gonna have you summon any redeads, please. Oh, lucky. Whoa. Alright. Okay. There's a really cool, like, Yume Nikki type of game that I think it was either Vinny or Joel played it. I can't remember. But it had a few nightmare areas. It was like part of a I think it was a PS1 collection game? Fuck, I wish I knew the name of it. But that game had some really cool horror elements to it. Alright. Psychological horror is so much more fascinating. Because standard horror, like movie schlock horror, is just like, it just exists to get a reaction out of you, but then you're immediately just pissed off about it. But psychological horror is the kind of stuff that you see and you think about it after the fact. Like, look at this. Look at that thing on the back there. See that shit? How does it do that? Say what you want about that, man. That's not really much of anything, but this is the kind of shit I remember. You know, you got normal face. You pull the screen out, everything changes. Look at that. It's just Yuma, that's all. So what's that? We're raiding the pantry. Alright. I got it. Now scream at me. There was a new word on that one. Your. Sometimes games that don't actively try to be a horror game have elements of a horror game that are so good. I kind of know what you mean by that. Like the idea, like, sometimes a game can just nail the vibe of something really quickly. And you just, like, you know, make you remember it. It's something to remember. But also sometimes that contrast is also like a part of the, you know, it's a part of the, oh great, part of the experience. Because normally when a game's like, hey, we're scary, it's like, no you're not. But sometimes a game's like, You know, a game like this, for example. This game, the re-deads in this game are terrifying. I hate them. I absolutely hate the re-deads in this game. They're horrifying. But this is not supposed to be a horror game, you know? The ghosts in Sonic Adventure 2. Dude, why are those things so scary? You know what? You see the episode in Sonic X with those things? That episode was legitimately horrifying. I'm not even, like, joking. That episode of Sonic X had no fucking business being that, like, horrifying. It really did. No business at all, but it did. But it was that horrifying. The ghosts in that game are pretty freaky. They're a little goofy looking, some of them, but, like, you know, sometimes the design of something just kind of unnerves you. It hits you in the wrong way. Or I guess in the right way if you're into that kind of thing. Scary episodes. Scary episodes in like shows that are not supposed to be scary. Like, chat, imagine watching like fucking imagine watching Hello Kitty or something. And a new episode goes live, right? You're watching Hello Kitty and the episode, I don't even know what, like, who even cares what it's called? Alright? Who the fuck cares what it's called? But you see in the opening credits, the writer, Junji Ito. Imagine that. Imagine that. You just watching Hello Kitty, episode pops open, and you got an episode written by Junji Ito. You're like, oh yeah, there's Pingu and the sea lion. That sea lion was fucking scary, dude. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, the Triforce chart is not on this island. Huh. Well, alright then. There's a Korok here. No, I have to find the boat. I don't have time to fuck around with this. I don't know why Junji Ito's, like, the animated specials for his works just don't hit. I've never seen them. That should be the right way, right? I have to find the boat. I just don't know where exactly the tile is. Yeah, the Pingu sea lion's horrifying. But, like, there they are. They're over there. I don't really think it was meant to be. Alright. This work takes a lot of advantage in the manga format. I guess you could say that. But I thought Midoriko did a really good job with it. Midoriko had a similar vibe with the fact that it's like monsters were like fucking disgusting. But I thought Midoriko did a pretty good job with CG for those creatures. So I have to wonder why Junji Ito's work. Maybe his monsters are too crusty. Maybe that's what it is. What? I've never seen that before. Did not know you could get close enough. Well. You can see where it is because you just have to follow the mark. Just don't get shot. Got it. There's a suspense of turning the page and seeing something scary. My guy, I got enough of that from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark when I was in 2nd grade. Turn the page, big fucking page full of skull lady with no eyes. I'm just like, yep. Drink. That's 3 words so far. Alright. Now we're going this way. Go, go, go. Has there ever really been a horror, like a horror IP, I guess, that like does the cutesy exterior, but like it's like utterly horrifying on the interior? You know what I mean when I say that? Like, you know how Happy Tree Friends is like, you look at it and you're like, oh, it's like Hello Kitty, and then you watch it and you're like, oh. You know, is there like something like that? I could almost say Spooky's House of Jump Scares is like that. Because it definitely has an unassuming vibe to it at the start, but it progressively gets like, especially in the DLCs, it gets pretty fucking scary. Spooky's is really cool. It's just, the main thing that I find holds Spooky back is it's really long with a lot of like fluff and dying between save points, which is like every 50 floors, and then eventually it's like one every 100 floors, which is just like, oh my god. Hold on, the moon is right. You see that? The moon is right. Alright. Yeah, I watched Spookies. Gotcha. I watched a friend play Spookies. Oh, that is not good. Dodged it. Get it, 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 get it. These guys are really bad at what they do. I can't. It's like right there. Holy shit. Ah! Bird's gone. All right. Oh, please! Where's the treasure? Ah! My lord. Oh, birdie, birdie, birdie. I killed him twice. Those ships have hit each other more than they've hit me. Look at this shit. Oh, I got it. I don't know how, but I got it. Doki Doki Literature Club? That's a pretty good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Higurashi VNs? You don't even have to specify the VNs for that. Nice. The anime does it too. Bro, I'm really getting... I really just got gatekept by whatever that thing is. Well, okay then. Higurashi starts with your main man swinging his baseball bat, and then it's like, slice of life, hee hee ha ha, oh my god, you're so cute, I want to take you home. And then the intro starts, and it's like, ho! I'm like, oh geez, I'm not ready for that. Honya hare hare! It's a good opening though. I liked Higurashi, but as far as I'm concerned, Higurashi stops after the second season. No, Higurashi doesn't pass itself as not being horror, but what I mean is at the start of it... Milk. Milk. The start of Higurashi is like, they always do the same kind of routine. It's like happy, peppy, fun slice of life, and then it slowly devolves into whatever psychological fucking mess it wants to be. We're talking about a series where in the same, like, the same series, we can have the little blue-haired girl look at her friend and smile and go, Nipa, and then that same blue-haired girl would be like, I tire of this timeline, and then just fucking put a knife to the wall and jam her neck into it. And that's just something that happens in that show, and you just, bro, you just have to deal with it. I don't like it. Next island. I don't like that scene. I don't like the scene where they pull her fingernails out either. That scene fucking sucks. Do not touch people's fingernails, please. Higurashi was really good, though. Like, it was good. I liked it. Personally, I thought it was great. But it's definitely not for the squeamish. Kiryu pulls out people's teeth with pliers. He's a real bastard. Oh, another poem from me. Whoa! They watch above, they fire below. Sail under, feel the heat, sail past, feel defeat. Time your shots, return the volley, blast in the bits for awards so jolly. But until then, until you can strike, until the moment arrives. They watch above, they fire below. Well, what do you think? I call it, fuck that watchtower up. Okay. It's one of those watchtowers that probably has an important item on it or something like that. I don't fucking know. Why are nails so visceral? Good question. Why is that? What is it about nails being ripped off that's just, like, terrible to look at? Aside from the obvious answer being that it's fucking terrible to look at, of course. But, like, specifically, I feel like watching somebody cut their finger off isn't as bad as watching somebody rip their nail off. But of course, I've never seen somebody actually cut their finger off, so I imagine my words don't matter that much. Alright. Well, the reason why it's different is because when you lose an arm, it's usually because of a crazy-ass cool climactic battle, like future Gohan, you know? Like, Gohan loses his arm and it's like, wow, that's crazy, that's battle wounds, but getting your nail ripped out is not a battle wound, it's a fucking torture wound. You don't get your arm ripped off in torture. Man, I hate when they uppercut me. Job's done. Alright. I don't like headless things though. I don't do headless. The only exception to that rule is like if I know the character's head can come off. Like, if a character's head is not supposed to come off, I do not want to see it come off. But if the character's head can come off, like a Dullahan, then I'll be fine, I think. Grand Wizard. Need the perfect angle for that. Alright. Listen, it would still take some time, because let's be real, chat, if you saw somebody's head just remove, like you probably would not be able to immediately take all that information in at once. But if I come to understand that the head can be removed, then it's fine. You can picture it in fiction, but picturing things in real life is usually not the same deal. Well, that was cool. Ow. Wow. I need that. That did a lot. They still got their helmets on. You don't want this. Alright. Give me that, please. Okay. It's alright. Everything worked out in the end. Okay. Okay. Would you look down their neck and see inside their body? This feels like something that I've said on the stream before, and I was met with severe criticism. Just wanting to let you know how unfair it is to the streamer. That he's not allowed to say anything without this kind of reactions. But chat can just be however unhinged they want. Now, I know I've talked about this before. I know I've talked about the neck with these characters. I fucking promise you I have. You said if you met Sicky Bonky IRL, you'd ask, hey, can I see your neck? Yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that request? Literally all you have to do is start the conversation with, hey, I see you can remove your head. Can I see what your neck looks like? There's another one. Forget. You can't just ask that? Why not? That's a perfectly fine question. If she was like, yeah, I can remove my head, I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. What's your neck look like? Is she gonna be offended by that? Like, I wouldn't know. How the fuck would I possibly know that until I asked her? But you know what, chat? That's just like you, isn't it? You wouldn't ask her. Your curiosity knows nothing. You just sit there and be like, yeah, okay, whatever, and you just wimp out. You'll never understand the truth. Because you're afraid. You can't handle it. You're afraid. Wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, that's Private Oasis. Okay, yeah, well, let's go this way. Maybe she's sensitive about her neck or lack of one. How would I know that? How would I know that if I didn't ask? Tell me right now. If you don't ask people questions, you'll never learn anything about them. If you're just worried that you're going to offend somebody every time you open your goddamn mouth, then what the fuck is the point of speaking? People can't read your mind. People don't know what shit you've been through in your life. People don't know where sore spots are. If they don't want to talk about it, they want to talk about it. But how am I supposed... I can't read your mind. I ask for my curiosity. If that's a sore spot, I'll drop the subject. If it's not, then guess what? I now know the secret to Bonky's neck. What do you get, chat? You get nothing. The pursuit of knowledge. You can't just ask somebody to see their neck. Chat, can I see your neck? See? You can see mine. Just look at a picture of me. You'll see my neck. I wasn't so bad, was it? Oh. I have a neck. A vampire. No. You can't tell me. Listen, every time you see anything like a Doulahan in fiction, they always cover their neck. And a big reason for that is because they never really want to show what's going on with it. Because, you know, it's part of the mystery. It's why so many characters with animal ears often don't show the area where their human ears are. Oh, I forgot I didn't fight this big octo. Like, characters with animal ears always have hair covering where their human ears would be. Except Auron. But as you can see with Auron... it's weird. Yeah. Now this is gameplay. I like that I can lock on from the other side of the squid. Sorry, big octo. He's almost dead. There you go. Auron has always been weird. I didn't name the thing, man. It's called Big Octo. Gimme, 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 gimme. If you saw an animal grow, wouldn't you ask to see your ears? Wouldn't you want to see what's going on? Is there just nothing there, or are there ears behind the hair? What do you mean, no? You a liar. Y'all a bunch of liars, dude. Absolute lies. It's all you do. Some of you motherfuckers would ask if you could, like, grab their tail and breathe into it. And you think my question about a neck is weird. Unbelievable. I'm here. Welcome to my island. From a educational standpoint, I wish to know how sensitive the tails are. Can you, like, actually touch them and it's Gucci? Or are they, like, you know, are they, like, super sensitive and they don't like them being touched? Do they wag when they're excited? I guess that would only be a specific type. Use the tree, damn it. Scary looking chest. Treasure. Animals. She can turn into a cat. Alright, here's your... Whoops. Whoop. Scrolling on the back of a receipt claiming I own this house somehow acts as the deed to a far-off cabana. There you go, dude. Oh, great. Chevron Mint. So as is already stated already, this is a private oasis and such it belongs only to you, apparently. Huh. Where did you get this? Did she actually have a heart attack? Is it bad luck to loot the dead? It is bad luck to loot the dead, sir. Oh, I suppose in this case your luck couldn't be better because I am now your servant, I suppose. And this is your oasis. Well, that's just, you know, you make yourself comfortable at home and all, since this is your home now and all. And I'm gonna make a couple phone calls to some tailors. Alright. Touch tail. Touchy, touchy, touchy. Touchy, touchy, touchy. You guys want to play a slide puzzle? Ah, yes, the single worst item I have been forced to install into this cabana in my lifetime. Oh, are you? You can't be serious. You aren't literally looking to play this children's distracting, are you? Of course I am. Lord, fine. Just please do not tell me you require an explanation of the rules. Nope, let's get right into it. Alright then, knock yourself out, sir. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 How's this puzzle work? Is that one size of that? Okay, that's there. Am I too high? Am I one too high? Are you throwing in the towel? I need to look at the other picture. Defeated by a children's puzzle game. Well, I'll leave you to be embarrassed by it in peace. Yeah, I had the wrong tile set. That's the problem. Yep. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I wish I knew how this looked. Well, that's almost it, right? Which piece goes up in that top corner? No, that like looks correct. Unless the top right corner is the piece that's not in there. I think it isn't. Okay. That seems right. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Puzel. Just about. I hate this part. I can never get this right. There we go. No! Oh, no! No! I forgot about the fucking top piece, dude. Now I have to get that all the way down here. Oh, now I've fucking done it. Yeah, now I've really done it. Yes! Okay, better. What do you mean one light lit up? Oh, you finished. Yes, well, congratulations on finishing the children's game, sir. I am sure you stressed the neurons in your brain to their limit. Why did he just shit rupees? Here is your payout. Feel free to spend it all in one place, raise my wager, toss it out into the sea. Any option is wiser choice than funding this horrible thing. What was that awful noise he made? Did you hear that? Can I destroy? I wish to destroy. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. I almost have the max rupee here. Don't worry, I know what to do. I just can't believe there's like that many different games, you know? That's good. Yeah, that's good. Sizzle, baby. Wait, wasn't there a red rupee? I guess it's gone now. I know how to do slide puzzles, but for some reason, I forgot about that piece up on the top. I know the trick. I'm very good at them, but not really. I mostly just fumble with them until they go in the right way. Welcome to the rat's nest. Yeah. So it's a crazy trick you can do with the skull hammer to like skip this whole thing. You need like a perfect shot. And it like actually hits the post. That rat is dead. I'm not gonna bother with it, but I promise you it's really cool. Alright. Anyway, you guys wanna crawl? Let's crawl. Imagine doing this though. Just jumping down into a basement on this private house. And, you know, you just get stuck down here. Because of course you do. You might be wondering, how the hell did they get those vases in this room? And the answer may surprise you. It's a video game. That's how. Yeah, I don't really like crawling in tight spaces either. Because if I get stuck, I will not have a good time. You need 398 rupees per chart, and there should be 7 or 8 charts. I honestly do not know if I have enough for all of it right now, but as you can see, I have a lot of it. What's the point of a vase collection? Where am I even going down here, man? No wonder they skipped this shit in speedruns. Ridiculous. Alright. Peggle. So why is there this old, like, waterway down here under the cabana anyway? You think Teach has got a secret she's hiding? Whee. Get crawling. This is another one of those areas that I think is actually kind of scary because the location that you find it in is quite unassuming. And then you get to the end. You'll see the end when I get to the end here. This part actually scared the shit out of me as a kid. Like, what's coming up here. So, you get through all this, right? And you're good to go. And then the third hole you come up to here. You come up to this third hole here, and it's like, oh, there's no ladder, so you have to jump straight down. Okay, so you just jump down, and wow, look at that. Teach has got a few bodies rotting down here. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, fuck that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Teach, why do you have 2 corpses? What's up with that? The best part about it is that you just are not ready for it, you know? You hop down and then you're just in the room with 2 of them. You can't leave. You're stuck in that situation. You're just like, oh, I hated those creatures. scary, dude. It's actually scary. But that's what makes it so, you know, fascinating. Horror is fascinating, even if I can't handle it. By the way, chat, I saw that Hina image again. Fucking Jesus, dude. That shit makes me want to cry. I hate that image. Alright. It's so effective because the character that is Hina is definitely not that. But when you see her portrayed as that, you can't help but feel like your trust. You won't be able to see it. Wait, there's exactly one word you can make out. Lawn. There we go. That fucker took so many rupees from me. Whatever. Time to leave. I only need 3,184. Wow, I can actually afford that quite comfortably, huh? Cool. Don't worry about it. It's better if all of mankind never sees that Hina image. New puzzle. Yo! New puzzle. I'm leaving. You know the funny thing about that image is I have never once showed it, and I have never once confirmed that it's the same image that you're seeing that I'm seeing. Yet somehow, some way, somebody found it and was like, that's not that scary. Bro, you don't even know what image I'm talking about. What you mean it's not scary? I ain't about to confirm. That's for sure. I ain't about to confirm it's the right image. That's no siree. But like you can't just do that. No, I'm not confirming that. I'm not kidding when I say that image makes me want to cry, dude. I hate that image. That image is terrifying. It's so uncomfortable. No, come is just like silly. This Hina image is like, it's not silly in the slightest. It's the farthest thing from silly you can get. It make me afraid. I would recommend you don't look for it. But also, I'm not about to confirm whether or not you found it, that's for sure. That shit gave me a jump start. I saw that shit on an image board at 2 a.m. And I was just like, yeah, I didn't need to see that. I really didn't need to see that. Kept me up for hours. Yeah, it wasn't a good thing. That made me stop looking at things for a while. Either way, it kind of fucked me up. It kind of fucked me up. Not the kind of thing you want to see if you can help it. Whee! Oh, treasure. Treasure, 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 treasure. Hold on, here we go. Got it. Yeah, got it. Easy clap. Did I say that? Easy clap. Okay. Try again. Do it. Do it, 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 do it. Got it. Treasure. Sin. Sinful. Into the sin bin with you. Alright, time for some fun. Day, I am not reading this. Thorn Fairy Isle. Sorry, brother, but I am not reading that. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Fire arrow 1, bird, go. Fire arrow bird 2, go. Fire barrel arrow 3. Fire barrel arrow 4. Fire arrow bird 7. That's a bad shot. I got him. I gotta spawn. I gotta spawn. Watch this. He's so slippery. One of these has got to hit. How? What? That's crazy. Whatever. I brought pears just for this. One. Ha! Wow, this seagull flies like a dream. Okay. That ain't even my fault, dude. Turn. Turn, you fucking seagull. Oh my god! Nope. 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 He's the best. Seagull returns. Hoi, 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 hoi. Alright. It's ace combat. That's all it is. Money, 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 money. I might have enough money to stop by Beatles and get that bottle. I probably will. It's like 800 or some crazy shit like that. Okay. Dude, this entire playthrough, I've gotten like 5 pieces of art. Not a lot. Alright. Let's get that last Triforce chart and then wrap it up. And we'll use next stream to start collecting the fuckers. Lawn. One more chart left. I believe there's one more chart left. Get in. It's the top corner of the map. Okay. It's the scary game. Play the scariest game you've ever done played. You know, I'll never not be fascinated by horror games, even if I have a lot of shit to say about the majority of them. Although I think it's a little interesting that I say that, because I'm like the exact opposite when it comes to movies. I have absolutely zero desire to watch any horror movie, and it's not because I'm afraid of it or anything like that. I just think they suck. You know? Horror movies fall to way too many tropes that are just not good. Too much reliance on loud sounds and cheap jump scares. So just, you know. But, wow. Maybe it's just me. Well, I mean, I doubt it's just me. But I feel like when people make horror games, most of the time, see how I said most of the time? Most of the time, the people making the horror games are trying to achieve, like, you know, a sense of horror. But it feels like with movies, they don't actually give a shit. They just recycle old formulas, and then it just, you know, makes me $1 million. Not to say all horror movies don't try something new, but I feel like games as a medium is just better for these things nowadays. Because games, unlike movies, games can be made at a pretty high level by amateurs. But when I say amateurs, I mean more like just a small studio of a couple guys and gals who want to make a video game. You can't really get that same level with movie production, you know? It's just not feasible. But with games, you can do that. You can create one of the greatest games ever made with a team of like 3 or 4 fellas who just wanted to make a game, and they had a cool idea and they rolled with it. Now we're at the fun island. What about Willy's Wonderland? That movie was terrible. Just flat out terrible. I watched it, but it, you know, it was a bad movie. What the fuck is going on with my camera there? Alright. So lots of good horror content on YouTube. See, at this point I've watched so many of them that I don't really find a lot of interest. A lot of the ones that are like left are like smaller things that I don't really think are that interesting. Some people will cover literally anything, and their thumbnails will be like fucking like CCTV footage levels of like stupid. I hate that shit. Remember Marble Hornets? That was a trip and a half. Analog horror stuff. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Marble Hornets was weird. I still don't really understand what it was. But it did a better job than Slender Man did. But I guess Slender Man came out like 12 years too late. Ay, ay, ay. Using like VHS aesthetic and voice recordings. Oh. That That Mario beta footage was using that. Now that was a cool like little horror series. I'm honestly glad that the guy who made it decided to, like, you know, he let it die in a way that left, you know, he let it die in a way that was just fine. Cause you could tell in those, like, remember the anti-piracy stuff? That was clean. Remember that whole anti-piracy stuff from Mario DS? I know what one you're talking about, Aganai. I forget what it's called, but it's like B something. It's like a big Yume Nikki type of map with a bunch of just like different Mario like areas. I've seen people play it, but I never played it myself. Good. Anti-piracy screens were cool until people just overdid the scariness on them. Yeah. What I liked about the original like anti-piracy screen is that there was like an air of believability to it. That dude lost his armor and just went right back to posing. What? Dude, I like when they lose sight of me and they just immediately go back to posing. Wow! Wow! What is even happening? I'm surprised that one died. There you go. Yeah, like the original Mario Party DS one was like, it had an air of believability to it, and it was kind of freaky. And the ones that followed it were still pretty okay, but then it really just started to turn into like, oh, it's a creepypasta. And they just got like, you know, they just got like fucking every copy of Mario 64 is personalized levels of, what are we doing right now? But no, that like that beta footage Mario 64 one was pretty cool because there were like, you know, that whole fucking iceberg that happened with that game, and it like spawned some funny business. But there's just a dude who was like, yeah, he just, you know, it was just like analog horror with the VHS stuff. And it was just showing off beta footage and like, you know, again, air of believability to it, but also like had some aspects to it that were a bit surreal. But I guess, I don't think anyone really believed it was real, but I appreciate the effort that goes into these things to make it feel like it could be something. That's what's fascinating about it. Give me that last chart. Yeah. Satirical piracy videos for video games. What do you mean? Don't forget to drink milk on... Don't forget to drink milk on front lawn? I don't know. I don't remember what the words are. Okay. What does it mean? What did Vince mean by this? Sploosh. Alright. Now the last thing to do. Tingu. 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 Whoa. Took it a bit, but it got me. Alright. You know, we haven't had a good old-fashioned creepypasta in quite some time, huh? I'm talking just like, you know, good old... Just good old garage sale, haunted video game nonsense. It's been a while since we had one of those that really took off anyway. I'm sure there's tons of garbage ones that exist and continue to be written even to this day, but you know. Anyway, chat, next time I play, I'm gonna get all the Triforce pieces. It's gonna be exceptionally boring, and then make my way towards Hyrule. And then after that will be another stream of just Hyrule, and that'll be the end of Wind Waker. Ain't that exciting? I'm excited. Are you? So yeah, I'll play more in the future, but next time it's just gonna be the second half of the fetch quest. Yeesh. Very fun. Very fun.